Blessed are they which hunger and thirst after righteousness. Some can't even know if some have a problem learning a verse by verse, chapter by chapter, book by book. Just studying alone, you can stay blessed. Just study. Be approved of God, right? For that. No, you got to study. That's why we in 2 Timothy 2:15. That's how that's going to happen. Studying. Being in class is a class. Okay? The church is the congregation. Okay? The house of God is the class. You come there to learn. You're not studying to show yourself approved. You ain't hitting them books. Like you binge watching Netflix and whatever else you do. You don't know the Lord like that. You don't know the history. You don't know the things that He has done. How are you going to be able to stand in faith? The scripture says faith come by hearing. You're not studying. If you lack in knowledge, if you're not hungry and thirsting after knowledge, you will not be a part of that kingdom. This is not a show. You come to learn. And if you come to learn, then what's the exodus? What's the exodus? How you exiting the temple the minute the class started if you come to learn?
For the priest's lips.
Read it again.
For the priest's lips.
Read on.
Should keep knowledge.
You see how all that links up? Y'all see? Reject knowledge, you can't be a priest. Why? Because a priest's lips must keep knowledge. So in order for you to be a priest, you got to be knowledgeable. The source of the failure is the lack of knowledge. Study to show yourself. Read it, please.
Study to show thyself approved unto God.
Okay, this order, this commandment is for all the congregation of the nation of Israel. Read it again.
Study to show thyself approved unto God.
Okay, like I said, this commandment, this is not the Lord asking Israel to do something. It's not optional. This is a commandment. It's something that you're supposed to do, that you are being ordered to do in order to be approved by God. To be approved means to be accepted. Without knowing God, you will not be accepted. Do everybody understand that? Okay. Without knowing everything that there is to know, you're going to fail. You're going to fail in faith because you're ignorant. According to the book of Hosea chapter 4 verse 6, the scripture says, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Hold 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 15 and get Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. Robin, you get me, blessed are they that do hunger and thirst after righteousness. Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. Read.
My people are destroyed.
Who are the Lord's people? Who are the Lord's people? Okay, the Israelites. Everybody understand that? So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Indians don't never take advantage of knowledge, thinking that these things are understood. The Israelites are the so-called black people, Hispanic people, and Indian people. Do everybody understand that? Niggers and spicks. wetbacks, so-called, are the people of God. That's why they are under those insulting titles and names of being put down by the nations of this earth for their jealousy of the honor that really is that our name really carries. Okay, so those people, the Lord said, the purpose, the main reason for their destruction is their ignorance. Knowing that, you got to make sure that you're not ignorant. That's a DVD from way back. Be not ignorant. Remember that? Okay. You don't let the parables of understanding escape. I decided to come and go through Numbers 22 and 24 because y'all just letting stuff escape, and it's your fault because the Lord got stages of believers on reserve that he's going to send in by stages. And some is going to be more hungrier than others. That's why many are called but few are chosen. When you're not hungry for righteousness and you're not thirsty and you don't seek after this like all the things that Christ said, like a goodly pearl, like, when you searching for something that you consider to be valuable, then you get rejected. Okay, you get rejected. You have to be, again, we forgetting these principles of being in the truth. You have to be worthy. We forgetting that. Some people think that, I'm just automatically in. No, you got to be worthy. The scripture says, blessed is he that is found worthy to stand before Christ. Also get that one, Robin. So what is going to cause you to be worthy? 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15, you have to be studying to show yourself approved of God. Approved of God means to be accepted of God. Without studying, without you being interested in knowing him and knowing all about him, you will never be accepted, ever. It's not going to happen. Because you can't fulfill prophecy. You can't fulfill the prophecy of they shall all know me, saith the Lord. How you going to know him when you ain't interested in knowing him? How you going to be learned of Christ when you ain't learning? So this goes all around. This goes for everybody that's not studying and everybody that's not interested in just letting things go and taking an early lunch. The Sabbath. The Sabbath is not for an early lunch. Okay, that's not what it is. I'm gonna start shutting down them satellite feeds too. Okay, how about that? You just getting in the Sabbath. You got other churches just getting in the Sabbath. They clear out the minute the prayers is over. And you just getting in the order of Melchizedek with your simple behinds. Okay, you're looking at how long it is. Man, this is gonna be all day. I might as well go to Manners now. Okay, ain't that something? The restaurant's called Manners. And here it is, that real spirit you meet. Right? Remember the Lord told the prophet Elijah that he had people on reserve. I got people that have not bowed. There's Israelites on reserve, okay? All this is stages. Time period for the group that's here now. Okay, how many of them I'm going to keep and how many of them I'm going to reject before I send in the next wave. And each wave is going to be more serious than the last. That's why the last shall be what? And the first shall be what? Yeah, that's letting you know it. The succession. As you get towards the end, those are going to be more serious than the ones that was there towards the beginning. In the beginning. You keep forgetting that there is a God in heaven that's watching, that's trying the reins, that's seeing whether you are doing what is required in order to be saved.